Yo, my bad, y'all. My bad. Listen, appreciate you guys for pulling up. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. Yo, welcome to another Wake Up with Wasted. I'm your man, Wasted Talent. Appreciate y'all, man. This is all my fault. Appreciate my brother Shalib gifting 10 Raider Nation Unlimited memberships to the masses, yo. Yo, listen. I just came back from church. Shout out to my guy, CGR, with the $2 slappy, bro. Listen, man, I effed up. I stayed in church too long. I had to leave everybody there, man. I had to leave everybody there. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Salute to everyone out there who can hear the sound of my voice, man. Listen, yo, Big Mike is going to be here soon. We got a special guest. Hammer's going to be here soon. I effed up. It's all my fault. But guess what, man? We here now. We're going to run over our fantasy football stuff. We're going to get y'all started for the game. We about to have a great show, man. So, man, that's my fault. I didn't realize I set the show for 11:15. My bad, y'all. Oh, my God. Salute to the over 143 of y'all in the place. Dolph in the place, man. Been bad, throwing tomatoes, man. Oh, my God, yo. Hold on. Ira Jackson is in the place, man. Yo, my guy, George Cortina. Let's effing go. 16-1. Yo, listen. I'm not on my way to church. I just came from church. Yo. Yeah, listen. It was I think it was Grandparents' Day or something at church. So yo, I go into church. I pick my mother up. So I pick my mom up, and I don't know whether or not. And y'all, listen, hold on. We have a literal GOAT backstage with the fantasy football. I mean, whichever way you like to slice it, man. Yo, listen, this is a young player in the YouTube game. My brother, Big Mike Raider, man.
Hey, yo, what's going on, man?
What's going on, brother? Oh, hey. Appreciate you, brother. Yo, Big Mike, I called Big Mike. Me and my father-in-law was in the car. We had to make a run for it, B.
Yeah, he was like, hey, yeah. Hey, shout out to you, man. Hey, shout out to the chat. Voice is not the way it usually is right now. I've been dealing with some issues with that, but hey, we're going to get this thing cooking, man.
Yes,
let's go.
Yes, sir. Yo, listen, and you know the funny thing? Yo, Hammer hit me like when I was in church. I got to send Hammer the invite because Hammer is great with the fantasy football stuff. I love having Hammer on. And plus, it'll give me a chance for me to take my suit off and go change. But, yo, man, so listen, we got inactives. Hammer's in a place to be. Hammer, I'm about to send it to your inbox on the gram. Y'all, I am charged. I'm hyped. But this is the thing, you guys. And let's get into some of this Raider stuff before we pull Hammer up. Listen, this game is look, and I know every week, you know, y'all like damn wasted. Every game is a season-defining game, right? Yep. But this game in particular is super important because what this game does is it's the delineation between the Raiders being the same old Raiders. This is a team going into Washington, and even if you know they have a situation where you know their quarterback is down, this is a talented football team.
Yeah.
Terry McLaurin and all this is a talented football team that we're playing. And what we need to realize is this, yo. They have to win this game because Jaden Daniels is not there, bro. They got to win this game. We're the same team who lost to Tyler Bagent. We're the same team that lost to Jeff Saturday fresh off of a high school field.
Yeah. Baker Mayfield.
The same team that lost to Baker Mayfield fresh off the plane. We're the same team who lost to Tyler Bagjan, to Tyler Heineke. Bro, we can't lose this game.
Yeah.
This cannot happen, bro. This is a prime time for the Raiders to take over and win this goddamn game.
Yo, to your point, on both ends, right? We can wind the clock about a year ago today when we faced the Panthers in that game. When we were talking about this is a make or break game, we walking in there thinking that this is a lot. This is the worst team in the NFL type of deal. And we end up getting waxed by the Panthers. And that was a season-defining game.
We were there live and in living color broadcasting for these bums.
Yeah. Yeah. And that was a season-defining game. That game showed us what to look forward to for the rest of the season. So you're absolutely right. We always say every week that we make kind of a big deal of every game, but you can look no further than last year where that week 3 matchup was the one that's going to tell us what the rest of the season is going to look like.
Yes, sir. But my guy, Big Mike Raider, looking like the Yeti right now. Yo, I think you breaking up. I don't know what's going on. I think you have got Andy's Wi-Fi right now, yo. You have Andy's football acumen, and you also have his Wi-Fi right now. McHammerlin is in the back, and he's back.
Let's go.
Yo, Hammer, what's up, brother?
Okay.
What up, nation? What's good? Yes, we know you were late to your own party, bro. And I tried to hold it down for a little bit.
Hey, fashionably late.
Yo, right. Wait a minute. We better not lose. If we do, Wasted has to wear a suit every live for a month. Oh, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have enough of them.
Hey, Mike, my man look like the cool substitute teacher right now, bro.
I'm saying I like a substitute teacher.
You got the Steve Harvey suit going too.
I can't be the principal. Hold on, I can't be the principal, dog.
Nah, you looking sharp, bro. We just say, bro. You good?
Appreciate it, man. You know, look, I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. We got to get into some numbers from this game, y'all. Now, look,
man. Hey,
guys, what's up, man? My bad.
Hey, go ahead and take care of what you got to take care of. We got it from here, bro.
All right, hold on.
What y'all
feeling, bro? Y'all don't like seeing me here looking like a full game show host up in here, bro?
Hey.
Hold up, I want to get my game show host for real quick.
I'm questioning that.
Hey, let's get it, bro.
Let's get it.
Wait, what happened, Hammer? I'm sorry.
I said I am questioning that chief kerchief that you got in your left pocket.
Hey, bro.
Come on, man.
So why I gotta be the Chiefs, yo? Like you know, there's
red.
no red. You know, black and red is the Wasted Talent logo, brother.
Hey, that's true.
Black and red is men of order.
Let's fix this mic. All right, can you guys hear me now?
No, you know, just for that Chief shit, you are unofficially blocked, Hammer. You get the F up out of here with your crap. You come on over to the Wasted Talent. You gonna come over here talking that Chief stuff, man?
Man, you a bitch.
F is wrong with you. Don't ever come over here with that crap, Hammer. What's wrong with you? Now you're gonna make me go get my Raider stuff now.
Good
nonsense.
Good.
Thank you. Hold on. But guys, I got to get in this real quick for all our sick puppies that want to gamble.
Yes,
Listen,
sir.
The line for today's game, right, is spread Raiders are 3-point dogs. The over-under is 43.5. The money line's 125. Listen, this is a prime example for all of you Raider fans to pick up this game right here, man. Pick this game up because I'm going to be honest with you, man. You know, road dogs, you know, with a backup quarterback in, I'm telling you right now, man, it's almost a stone cold lead pipe lock that the Raiders are going to win this game.
Yep, I got it, man. Hey, you know, the over-under is 43.5. Most of the money right now, according to PFF, is going towards the under. I don't see this being a low-scoring game like people are talking about. Pick the over right here, man. 12% of the money's going with the over. Go against what everybody else is saying, man. Go the over for this game. It's going to be a higher scoring game than what people think it's going to be.
That's right, man. Hammer, yo, really quickly, brother. Do you have any thoughts, any feelings about, you know, the Raider offense and if they're going to be able to open this thing up today? You know, we would like for this Raider offense to get opened up like Jenna Jameson, fresh out of church with the filthy humor.
You need to go back.
I need to go back as a bitch.
Cue it up one time.
Yes, sir.
Bro.
Yo, Mario Messiah, F you too. Somebody said Wasted is dressed like Paul Heyman. You wish. If my bad, go ahead, my brother.
No, we've heard the discussions throughout this week. We've heard the pressers from Ash and Jeanty and Chip in terms of feeding Jeanty the ball. Jeanty, he has him on a little bit of a pitch count right now. Throw that bullshit out the fucking window. We are in week 3. We need to get our run game going. We're fucking dead last again like we were last year. And you have a guy that was allegedly, and I'm being as respectful as fuck as I can be right now, but allegedly a generational talent, and you're not utilizing him to his full ability.
I think that's a generational failure on the part of the Raiders. And I think that it's a lot of misdirection. I think it's a lot of jockeying for the media. And what I also think is I think it's a situation where you have a guy that's a little bit out of his depth, in a sense where Chip Kelly is a guy who for the last few years has been coaching a team that normally when he goes out on the field, that particular team has more talent than anyone that they face, not named Georgia or Alabama. And now he's in a situation where you have to kind of get a rhythm with your play callers, not just putting them out there for effect, but actually riding the wave sometimes when it goes against conventional knowledge, because these are human beings, right? So sometimes you got to leave them out there and let them cook a little bit. Big Mike, what say you? And guys, Hammer, could you give me a unceremoniously block for Hug These? He says, Waste is looking like he's hosting a Family Feud today. He's trying to call me Steve Harvey up in here.
Hug These, I love you, but
You're about to be unceremoniously blocked. Thank you. Get that F up out of here with your crap, Hug These. You trying to call me show your love, Steve Harvey? Steve Harley? Get that F up out of here with your crap.
Man, hey, I would say this because it's been on the top of my head for last couple of days. Ryan Clark, shut your damn mouth.
Oh, we were gonna get. We're gonna get into that. Big Mike, I gotta let you cook. I gotta let you cook. Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
Yo, this guy on a daily basis, he comes in and he's always trying to make a headline, always trying to put out the hot take. Like, bro, you don't even watch the Raiders. It's pretty clear you don't watch what's going on with the Raiders. Stop talking about us. You know.
Oh my God. Give him some more, Big Mike.
Hey, it's enough, man. It's enough. We see it on a week-to-week basis. You always trying to make the headline. Don't use us to make the headline, man. And when Jeanty starts cooking today, we don't want to hear it either. All right? Keep the same energy. Stay in your corner. Stay in your lane. That's all I got to say about that one, man.
Listen, I'm going to be honest with you, Big Mike. Yo, listen, I'm going to be real with you. This was one of the things that I was going to get to, but Big Mike, you jumped the line as usual. You ruffian, you. Listen,
is it the beard or what?
I think that's what it is. That Raider spirit.
Yeah,
Listen,
yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Ryan Clark has not been the same since Stephen A. Smith so blessed him and tapped him with that magical wand that is called the hot take button. Let me tell you something. You have been when you sit up there and you look at the direction of where sports media has gone, right? It has gone in the direction of social media. The media at large has gone the direction of social media and riding the wave. Like you can't even turn to CNN or Fox News or MSNBC and get a buy. Like just get the news. You always have to get someone's spin on whatever particular topic that people are speaking on, and that is not just mutually exclusive to politics in the world. Now it's come over to sports, right? And Ryan Clark sees the kingmakers in this business are all hot take artists. You got a guy like Stephen A. Smith who will sit up there and be like, I think the Raiders are going to lose because they playing against Hunter Henry and them boys. And you like, bro, he don't even play for that team no more, yo. Get your ass out of here. You know what I'm saying? So Ryan Clark is up there with him, and he's trying to go viral, and it is painfully obvious. The last 4 weeks, he's trying to go viral on some bullshit. And guess what's going to happen this week? He's going to have to walk this back. He's going to have to listen, because I think, bro, and I'm going to be real with you. When I see that man that is running that football for us, Ashton Jeanty, there is no lack of physical ability. It is play calling, it is blocking, and it is him being a young man and trying to figure it out. And for you as a football player who was a UDFA and who was a fringe starter, for you to say that in a man's third game in his career, it is absolutely effing criminal, and you're a bum, and you should be unceremoniously thrown the F out of the NFL media, you effing jackwagon you. Thank you.
Damn, they just came. I think ESPN just tried to come at me. Shit.
Hey, it is what it is. Hey, another guy that's on the shit list. Maybe I'm jumping the gun. Antonio Pierce. I haven't been on for about a week. Yeah. So I got to get my piece in as far as Antonio Pierce. This is a guy who's definitely sour grapes, right? He's running his mouth too much about the Raiders. He got slighted or whatever. He feels like he's got slighted. But here's the truth of the matter, right? He had how many coaches did he have on his side, right? Including Tom Brady, who may or may not have been giving him the insider or whatever's going on, right? He's had Marvin Lewis. He had Tom Coughlin. He had name a coach, right? He had the ghost of coaches past, and he still only won 4 games. Like, Antonio Pierce, bro, like, you pretty much killed any chance of you becoming an NFL head coach later on in your career. It's pretty much shot. Stay at CBS, bro. Stay at CBS.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Yeah, he definitely did. And look, I really went over this ad nauseum, so I'm not going to do that. So I want to kind of get back to breaking the game down, right? But what I will say is this. Antonio Pierce is a guy who ruined the historical high school program. He ruined it. They went from making the playoffs every year for like 36 years to the 2 years he was the head coach. They didn't make the playoffs.
Yep.
Right. Then he goes to the Arizona Sun Devils, and he was an assistant, jock sniffer. He was up under Marvin Lewis, right? And then they got rid of Marvin Lewis, and they were horrendous. Then he got brought over to the National Football League, and he really got a job that he really didn't deserve. And us as a fan base, we said, listen, and this is what I've always said, all things being equal, his resume does not get him the job. All things being equal, if Jim Harbaugh really wants this job, then give it to Jim Harbaugh. But if this is what the players want, give them what they want, because we've seen this movie before with Richie B. And if he fails, fire his ass, and we move on like we've done with a million other coaches, and that's what happened. But this is the problem with Antonio Pierce, right? This ain't got nothing to do with coaches. This got everything to do with him as a man. This is a guy who owes $28 million for a shady car dealership. This is a guy who everything that guy has touched in his life has turned to mush besides the grass on the football field. He is a miscreant. He's a deviant. He's a fucking bum, right? And I'm sorry. I just came out of church. Lord forgive me. But what I would tell you is this, man. That guy has zero credibility. He looks childish, and you can see why he only won 4 games. You can see why Davante Adams wanted to leave. And I can't stand Davante Adams, and I really wish that Antonio Pierce, if he could have done anything, he would have knocked Davante Adams' fucking jaw loose. But he didn't do that either, right? But Antonio Pierce is somebody that is not welcome into, because he's not no fucking Raider. He ran around cosplaying as some big-time Raider fan for too fucking long. And he got a job. He played on the emotions of a fan base that was jilted, and he's a bum for that. So F that mother effer.
Yeah. Hey, couldn't say it any better.
Play yourself.
Hey, facts, man. I couldn't say it any better. Hey, but shout out to CGR with the 5 gifted memberships, man. I appreciate you. We cooking. Right. I didn't want to talk too much about that, but it was on my mind, man. Let's get to
you have to, Big Mike. Yeah. Listen, I gotta let you cook again. Hammer, what the F is going on here, man? The barbecue has started, and you haven't come. What's going on, Hammer?
Damn it. That's my shit. Every time you play it, I get mad hype.
No, because I'm waiting for you to cook too, Hammer. What say you about this so we can move the F on here?
Fuck AP. Fuck AP. Fuck AP twice on Sunday. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. He's not here. Again, this is the media doing what they do best. We're 1-1. They want to stir the fucking pot. Leave us the fuck alone. Worry about our game. Worry about our players executing on the field. Leave the extracurricular shit alone. He was gone how many months ago? And y'all still want to bring this shit up. He wants to run his mouth. Shut the fuck up. Yeah.
Yo, I want to speak for my guy Hammer too for AP.
Man, you a bitch.
A whole bitch.
Wait, hey, hold on. Oh, yes. Full Raider porn music.
Yeah. Hey.
Now, guys, today, right, we got to go over the injury report. Hammer, you got the injury report pulled up, brother?
I have our inactives, which I just put in the chat, but I got it up again. DCAM is out for us with the hamstring injury. Raheem Mostert is inactive, healthy scratch again. JJ Pegues, healthy scratch. Charles Grant, healthy scratch. Caleb Rogers and Charles Snowden. I am really starting to hit the panic button on Mostert. What the fuck is going on? I don't want to see Zamir in the backfield right now.
Hammer, I'm gonna be honest with you. Father Time is undefeated.
Yeah.
Raheem Mostert is been in this league a very, very long time, bro. A very long time. You know what I mean? I remember when he was coming out of Purdue, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this year, this youth movement has tried. What they tried to do is they tried to have an amalgamation of drafted players, young, unproven players, and vets to kind of be a steward and bring those guys along. And it really hasn't worked out, right? The Amari Cooper thing didn't work, right?
Yep.
This might be one of those things that don't work, but this is my problem with the Raiders, right? They have to understand the severity of what we're dealing with here as far as this running game goes, right? You know, you have a rookie and you have a guy that plays like he shouldn't be in the National Football League. They got to go out there in the scrap heap. There are a lot of talented running backs on the scrap heap right now.
Yeah.
And if I were them, I'd bring one of them in and I'd jettison I'd put dude on IR. I don't know with the severity of his injury. I heard it's a core injury. So that's something that takes a long time to heal.
Look, I'm with that 1,000%, but at the same time, then why waste that roster spot going into putting together a 53-man roster? Why not just keep Sincere then? And we talked about this just as we got closer and closer to them cutting down to the 53-man roster. And we said, there's a chance that Sincere could have made it and Mostert would be gone. Or Sincere would make it, Zamir would be gone. This is year 3. Oh, he came into camp looking great. He was in great shape. Bro owns a dozen horses on his ranch in the Carolinas. You put blinders on those motherfuckers, and they have better vision than Zamir White does at this point in time. I much rather see Dylan Lowby in the backfield putting in work. Our offensive line needs to get their shit together. They were still not that great last week. Dylan got the rock. And he put some work in. He got positive yards. What does Zamir do? Not a goddamn thing.
Not a goddamn thing. And Hammer, I'm gonna be real with you. You're right. The problem with this whole thing with Sincere McCormick, he's a 49er now. Can't talk about it, right? So happy trails, right? Shout out to my guy, Figgy Bach. I do not want to see Zeus returning kicks.
Yes, man.
Hey, don't call him Zeus.
Yo, listen, bro. Call him Kid Icarus until he does anything of note. Call him Persephone. Call him anybody from Greek mythology, but fucking the god of Zeus. What the fuck are we call him? Loki? Something I don't know.
Stevie Wonder has a better chance of finding the end zone before this dumbass does. I don't care. I said it.
You don't ever sully the name of the greatest artist of all time, the great Stevie Wonder.
Bro, that's my guy.
Angry man, what you doing here? Man, set your ass down.
Bro, that's my guy. Watch him. Stop it, Wasted. And you know that for a fact. His music has a direct line to my soul. Whenever his time comes and he passes, I'm taking bereavement.
Whoa.
Yo.
Stevie going nowhere. Stevie gonna live to it. Listen, yo, he said on Saturn people live to be 205. He gonna be 205. And Stevie Wonder, if Stevie Wonder was running the football, he'd do a way better job than Zeus. You watch your mouth. I was
Stop calling him Zeus.
all right, his name is not Zeus. Listen, from now on, we're gonna call him Douche. No more
Douche.
His
Douche
name is
White.
Douche.
Man, hey, we got to talk about who we do have, right? I want to see some more Dylan Lobby.
Fuck
To
yes.
be honest with you, third down situations out of the backfield, catching some passes. You saw that kind of a little bit in the game on Monday night.
Yep.
I want to see some more of that. I want to see more of Dylan Lobby. Period.
That is a fact, yo. That is a fact. Now, guys, look, man. I want to kind of reel this thing in. We are going sick and silly, a little crazy here. I want to talk about the game and the guys that are going to play. Meanwhile, Deebo Samuel. It looks like Deebo Samuel is going to be used in a way where, they're going to use him the same way that the 49ers did, right? You have a guy in Cliff Kingsbury who is a very innovative air raid, system kind of guy. He's a guy that can draw it up on the sideline, right? And I think, when you start talking about the Deadskins, they want to get as many plays with their playmakers as possible. Now, Terry McLaurin is always a guy that you have to worry about, and the Raiders have been a bottom 5 unit in putting up points, right? So we're the second worst in the league at that. But this is the thing, right? On the defensive side of the ball, we've been playing pretty well. But I think that it could be a bit of fool's gold in the back end of our defense. And today it will get tested by 2 top flight Pro Bowl wide receivers out there in Deebo Samuels and Scary Terry McLaurin, my guys. What are y'all thinking, man?
I agree. What really scares me is that slot position. Who's going to be defending a Deebo Samuel coming out of the slot? Use him in multiple positions. He can carry the ball, part of that run game that I feel like is going to be extra formidable because, when you get Marcus Mariota coming off the bench, are you expecting him to kind of light it up on the field as far as being a passer goes? I don't think so. I think he's going to probably use a lot more of his feet than we think he's going to use. So that run game is going to be at a premium, meaning Deebo Samuel is going to get some carries. That rookie from Arizona is going to get some carries. He's been balling. And Marcus Mariota, he's going to run a few times. So we got to really stop the run as well. But, in the slot, who's going to be on a Deebo Samuel? Is it going to be Darnay Holmes? I don't like that. You know what I mean? Who is it going to be?
We're not really
high stakes fans, baby.
We're not seeing.
Hey, yeah.
We're seeing a lot more of that 4-3 at this point in time. So it's gonna be one of these outside linebackers, and you might see Jamal Adams get a little bit more reps today in terms of having to play that coverage against one of the slots. And Uncle Pete alluded to them game planning for both Mariota and Jaden Daniels in the event that Jaden Daniels was going to play, and we know he's not now. But the one thing that he did talk about as it pertained to both of them is how mobile they actually are. And that's one thing in the game plan, especially defensively, that they need to shut down. But we also know defensively in these first 2 weeks of the season, we've made the adjustments when we've needed to make the adjustments. We've held our opponents to a total of 6 points in the second half in both games. So it's not the defense I'm overly concerned about going into this matchup. It's our offensive line getting it together. We know JPJ is back. He'll be starting at right guard again. Hopefully shit has been fixed, altered one way or another, and they establish his run game and not airing it out so fucking much. Geno Smith has thrown 77 passes already in 2 weeks. 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions, 4 interceptions rather. That's just got to be cleaned up today.
Yeah, listen, man, we need to go full Thanos. Balance. This is what we need. Now, listen, the Raiders are in a situation where, they're going against the team that's tied with them for 5th ranked defense in this league, averaging 16.5 points per contest allowed, right? So this is going to be, and I can understand when they say Vegas is always right. I can understand why the under in this game is what it is. These are 2 defensive-led football teams, and when you start talking about the Redskins, you're going to have to kind of give them the advantage when it comes to a weapons perspective, because we don't know how healthy Brock Bowers is or not, right? If you got a healthy Brock Bowers, you kind of still got to give it to I got to stop calling the Redskins too, the Commanders, the Commandos, whatever. They are full free balling out here, man. So guys, look, when you look at this matchup, right? And you know, you talk about the coaching matchup. There is so many parallels between the Redskin coaching. Oh my God, I'm so old. The Commanders coaching staff and our coaching staff, because you have a disciple of Pete Carroll on the other side of the field. Do you think this is going to be Belichickian? Do you think that Pete is going to own another one of his disciples today?
Yes, I think so. I think so too. And to me, what I'm worried about is that those first two games, kind of the numbers we're talking about, 16.5 points, that might be a little bit of fool's gold. Or do we look at this defense and really look at, and really, to be honest with ourselves, right? Is this a top 5 team? Is this a top 5 unit on defense, right? Can we be honest with ourselves? It doesn't look like it to me. It doesn't look like it to me. So
in what sense?
Well,
let's
points per game.
Debate. I'm curious.
Points per game. We're giving up 16 points per game in 2 games. To me, I think I'm not saying we're the worst, but I can see a team like the Commanders coming in and putting up 25 to 30 points.
You know what I can see?
Right.
You know what I can see?
Yeah.
I can see this bum graphic Raider coming in here with his cold pump. The F is going on, Graf?
Yo, what's up, Paul Bearer?
Cheers, bro.
You look like a unmade bed today, man. You got that wrinkle in
Look at you, man. Yo, bro. Hey, you gonna have to have a one-on-one with the player.
Bro, I don't know, bro. You look like a deflated air mattress with that shit.
You about to go one-on-one with the Undertaker, player.
Yo, wait, hold on. Listen, if you gonna call me anybody, call me Dr. Style Slick. I'm a jive soul bro up here. Yo, salute to my guy. Oh, geez. AP and Ryan Clark at the CBS Green Room. Hell, D's, this is a family show. You about to be unceremoniously blocked for that comment. J.O. and each other on and figuring out how to stay relevant. F both of those bums. I love the fire, Hug D's, but you gotta chill. This is a church Sunday. Man, what the F is wrong with you? You gotta chill, man. The F is wrong with you, Hug D's. Let me get through a couple more of these, man. Yo, hold on. Yo.
Hey, we're just on Waste This Live. You can do whatever you want in the background. Don't even worry about it.
Wait, hold on. We listen.
Fart, shit, whatever.
We gotta mute this guy. This guy's terrible right now. What the F is going on here? Yo, DeMarquise Wilder. Word on the curve. Stevie Wonder had hands and beat the brakes off of someone in the studio, according to Ray Parker Jr. Don't sleep on Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder is blind fury, yo. He is blind fury. Get the F up out of here, Graf. My guy Hug D's. Today is Brock Day. The Commanders give up the middle like Jenna Jameson gives out reach rounds. Exploit the big hole. Oh my God, Hug D's, yo, Hug D's. You are definitely about to get. This is a family show, Hug D's. You're about to get unceremoniously blocked. I cannot believe your crap, Hug D's. Can't believe it. Graf, man, what say you about this game, brother? Like, I mean, I haven't really, I've been on late. I haven't really seen a couple of your lives. What are you feeling around this matchup, brother?
I haven't even been live, to be real. I've been chilling. I did the preview with Rio, I believe Thursday. Just took 2 days off, man, just kicking it with the family and stuff. But I mean, man, this is a big deal without Jaden Daniels. I'll tell you that. But Marcus Mariota ain't no slouch, bro. Like, it's just simple and plain. Like, he is one of the better backup quarterbacks in football. I know a few people out there saying that his leg is holding on by by a string out there in DC, but I think if we put some pressure on Mariota, you might be able to knock that boy out this game today. Real talk.
Listen, man, there are a lot of people that I see on social media. There are a lot of people that are disrespecting Raiders. They're disrespecting Ashton Jeanty. Guys, live from Raider Nation Unlimited, I have exclusive footage of what Ryan Clark is doing to Stephen A. Smith right now. Speak. It is happening as we speak. F them. I'm sorry. Now listen, guys. A few. If you will, because I'm gonna do like my man Slick, because I'm Job So Bro in it right here. If you will, little Dusty Rhodes here. A few bold takes. we're gonna start with the great and powerful. That's not so powerful right now. Big Mike, you sound terrible.
Yeah, man.
Big Mike, you got any bold takes, my brother?
Yeah. I got Ashton Jeanty going over 75 and a touchdown today. Baby steps. I'm not gonna say 100, but going over 75 is what we need him to be today.
Are you kind of proving Ryan Clark right now with your
bro? What the F, bro?
How is that a bad take? 75, bro.
I'm not saying a bad take. I'm saying with this hot take, because I mean a hot take is I got Jeanty running for 202 and 2 touchdowns.
Come on, man. I'm being okay. All right, hot take. 75 and 2 touchdowns. How about that?
A little bit better.
As hot as I can get.
Talk that shit, Big Mike.
I'm gonna put in an all running back anytime touchdown parlay right now, and I'm gonna add Jeanty to that list right now.
I got 2 bold takes, you guys. 2 of them. I got Malcolm Kuntz with a sack and a half. Pause.
Okay.
Also, I got Dylan Laube getting a touchdown as a running back today.
Dylan Laube getting the touchdown?
Yep. Why not? No, those are hot takes.
Oh my God.
Wait, hold on, Graham.
Oh my God. Hey, look, what happened last week, right? Jeanty couldn't get going. And, he definitely, there was a few spots where, he didn't pick up protection, right? Look, Jeanty is not above criticism from any of us. We love him. We want him to be this generational guy. We want him to be the most successful running back in football. But I understand what Pete was saying during this presser. Hey, we're going to be patient with him and so on and so forth. Zeus ain't it. And we got sold a bad, what is it, bill of goods?
Yo, a bill of goods, a bag of goods,
because we keep hearing, he's in good shape. He's killing it. And then Dylan comes in as the spark plug in the passing game at the running back position for a drive or two. So all I'm saying is, man, I'm expecting to see Dylan a little bit more out there because of both those guys struggling. More importantly, Zeus as the running back too. So,
if you call him Zeus one more fucking time.
Hey, that sounds like a threat.
I know. Sound like you. This sound
hey, Hammer. What you gonna do about it? Zeus.
You need to run it for you again, don't you? Zeus.
Zeus.
Claymore kick you in the back.
Hey, but no, I think those are some hot takes. But honestly, I think the defense is going to have a game today. And I think they would have had a game regardless if Jaden Daniels was in or if it's, Marcus Mariota. I think this defense is going to pick up where they left off last week. And that defensive line looks good. There's a reason why they keep having all these inactive defensive tackles, you guys. They really trust Jonah Lalu, Booker, and company, those guys that they have out there. So I'm expecting that defensive line to be the force for us to win this football game today. It starts up front on the defensive side of the ball for us. Now, offensively, that O-line, man, Mike, I'm telling you, bro, going back and looking at the tape, seeing a few videos that were uploaded from different guys that break down tape, it's kind of embarrassing. It really is, bro, to see Parham struggling the way he is, to see Meredith. Who would have thought, man, a guy that never played center struggling to step football.
Right? Who would have thought? Hey, bro.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, brother.
And that's
Hammer. Zeus.
But that's the reason why I'm like, I'm not really low on Jeanty. I think Jeanty is going to be a baller in this league. Yeah. But this offensive line is horrible so far.
Yeah.
So I can't be too high on what he's going to do numbers wise.
Look, I'm not giving him any excuse. I'm not. Yeah. I watched Barry Sanders play behind some of the worst offensive lines in football ever. And I'm not saying that he is Barry Sanders, but myself and a ton of others have mentioned that he has this generational potential. I've seen Barry play behind some disgusting O-line. Wasted. You were like 45 years old.
Listen.
Barry was in his.
Listen. I'm gonna have to put my OG call in. Barry did not have no horrible offensive lines.
You are crazy.
Early on, when Lomas Brown and them guys were there, and Mike Utley and them guys, those guys were some good. He had some good players there. He didn't have terrible offensive lines, bro.
He never had terrible O-line.
Talking about early in his career when Lomas.
I'm talking about in general.
Like towards the end, once he was an established player, the lines got a little worse, right? But this is the thing. We are talking 3 games into this guy's career, bro. Like, you know, they talk about, you know, the it factor, right? You talk about, you know, Derrick Henry, and they fail to realize that Derrick Henry backed up Deion Lewis, right? And he didn't really start and take over as starter until his second year in his league. We don't talk about, you know, Saquon's first year where he had a 100-yard game, then he had another nice game, and then for 4 games he had like 38 yards. So, like, bro,
playing against one of them terrible O-lines.
Yeah, but and this is the thing, bro. I don't want to talk. We're not talking about excuses. The kid's got to get his feet wet when it comes to understanding protections. He's got to get his feet wet when it comes to understanding pressure. And also, Dylan Parham at this point, and here's my take for the day. Dylan Parham, if he has another outing the way he's had, he is probably the worst guard in football statistically, right? He's had 5 penalties. This is a guy who needs to be sat down. And they need to reshuffle that line right on the damn sideline. Enough of this nonsense without having JPJ in the middle of the offensive line. Enough of this Jordan Meredith crap. Enough. They need to sit his ass down, and whomever is the backup guard, whether it's Alex Kappa or whomever they have on that squad, they need to sit him down because he's the weak link. And every time there's pressure or anytime they try to run the Dylan Parham side, he is getting just dog walk back into the lap of the quarterback and the running back. Dylan Parham needs to sit down, and he really should not be on the field if he continues to play like this. Salute to my guy, Silver Stunner. It's too early to call our draft a bust. We got under 100 yards combined for all of them. Bro, listen, it's way too early. It's game 3, bro. Like, I've seen seasons turn around in their head. I've seen guys have 2 good games and fall off the face of the earth for the rest of their career, right? So I am not going to be the one to come out here and just like shit on anybody in week 3. Like, let's just be for real.
You know what's funny, Wasted? Jeanty can go out there and run for 200-300 yards today and be at the top of the league in rushing yards. That's how things change so fast in the NFL.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like, we got to relax here with this whole he's a bust and so on and so forth. We're seeing right now, Geno, like, I mean, just the offense as a whole is struggling up front specifically. But I mean, Geno is throwing picks left and right. I'm getting tired of talking about Jeanty. This guy is two weeks into his career. Let's talk about this 34-year-old quarterback that leads the league in picks, that has 4 of them, that was handpicked from Pete Carroll to send a 3rd-round pick to Seattle for. Look, look, I'm here for Geno. I'm hoping he can go out there and play phenomenal today and find a way to bounce back from that disgusting game against the Chargers. I think we're putting too much into this whole Ashton Jeanty thing. Yep. Let's talk about what else is going around with, like, they still have not added another corner to this group. They have not. Geno looks really, it's disturbing how bad he looked against the Chargers.
Yeah, well, look, when we start talking about corners and all of this stuff, right? We really gotta give these guys some grace, because from the eye test, we thought they needed to add another DB. And right, it could be fool's gold, but I think today is going to be the real litmus test of how good the secondary can be, right? This secondary has not been the problem at all, right? The secondary hasn't been a problem, and the defense hasn't been the problem. The problem has been that offensive line, right? And we talk about that being the engine of a football team. I think it's criminal that they didn't address it in a more serious manner, man. And we kind of did the whole potential thing. We did the whole potential thing, and it's a real big problem right now, and the chickens have come home to roost.
I'm excited to see Greedy today, though. I am. I'm excited to see Greedy Vance. You know, he was a guy that the nation was high on for a few weeks, and then his name kind of just got swept back under the rug. And, you know, he's here. He's active today. We get a chance to see, you know, the young UDFA out of USC. So I'm excited to see what he looks like. But, you know,
I am too. Also, man, what I'm looking to see from this defense is I'm looking to see some kind of dominance somewhere. I'm looking to see a coherent pass rush. I'm looking to see Max Crosby, and I'm going to call him out by name, right? Max Crosby. This is a Max Crosby special to me. I know he's been good against the run, but this is one of those games when you have a backup quarterback in. I know Laramie Tunsil's over there, and they have a pretty decent line. But this is a game that Max Crosby has to come out and assert himself and be the pass rusher that everyone says he is.
I disagree with you, Wasted. And maybe I am choosing violence. I see a few people in the chat. I disagree with you.
Yeah. When
Max is getting doubled and tripled up, this is the time for Tyree and Malcolm Kuntz to make a difference. Simple and plain. Max is doing everything above and beyond right now. When you look at those 2 first games, Max has been all over the place. The only thing I don't like is them dropping him in coverage. Other guys got to step up. There's a reason that Jonah Lalu has 3 sacks right now. And there's two names for that. It's Max Crosby. I'm telling you now. Kyrie and Malcolm need to wake up.
That's the reason why I don't want to hear that shit. Because listen, let me tell you something. When you look down at every other guy in this league, not named Max Crosby, that we put in that rarefied air, right? I don't see nobody talking about, Myles Garrett last week getting a sack when he was triple teamed and fucking took the left tackle and ran him into the quarterback. Like, yo, when you're a superstar like that, I don't want to hear none of that shit. I want you to go out there and do what you need to do no matter what.
Well, I've never said that Max was Myles Garrett. I've never said that. So, I mean, I hear you because some people, but
this is what I'm talking about. Max Crosby, if you're in that rarefied air, if you're TJ Watt, if you're Myles Garrett, if you this one and that one, then take your ass out there and no matter what, dominate. Because listen, I never heard that when Khalil Mack was getting double and triple team. I never heard that shit. I've seen Khalil Mack take games over with people.
I got killed for saying that Khalil Mack is still my look. I love Max, but once again, he is a top 5 pass rusher in the NFL.
Yeah, go be that today. Then go be that today.
Been that the last 2 weeks.
Game over. Go be that today. Because last week, yes, he did okay. He did great. But what I'm saying is,
which one is it? Is it Uchiwali or is it one Mike? Is it okay or is it great?
Know what it is?
Which one is it?
It is that you're unceremoniously blocked and muted. Shut your mouth, graphic raider.
Jesus.
Now listen, what it is that he needs to take over the game actually. Now, I will allow you to retort.
Zeus.
I hate you.
Yo, but for real, look, man, seriously, I want to see Max set the table for the rest of these guys on his defense, right? Because he's the guy that everybody gives all the credit to, all the praise. Anytime anybody gets a sack, anytime his defense is doing well, even when he's outside of the play, he's nowhere in the frame. Oh, this is because of Max Crosby. They treat him like Larry Bird when Larry Bird was in the NBA. The reason why that guy made that basket because Larry Bird, I know he's on the bench, but they made it because Larry willed them to it. That we're starting to get like that with Max Crosby. I want to see him go out there and be the guy that everyone thinks he is. Hold on really quickly. My guy CGR, I got to congratulate you and thank you, right? I got to congratulate you for being the man, right? Second of all, I want to thank you for gifting 5 Raider Nation Unlimited slappies to the masses. My guy S. Talk wasted talk. Guard Foresight. No, see, I'm not even going to read this. When you talk about putting Foresight at guard, JPJ at center, Wagner and Tossie, boom, S. I told you you're a chubby chaser and you should be unceremoniously blocked with that weak ass take.
Attack that right guard today too. Attack that right guard. Commanders do not have a good O-line, and they're shuffling some things. Move the veteran over to right guard, trying to see if they can get some better protection on the right side. This would be the Max Crosby special today out there in DC. So for sure.
I got Lalu getting 1.5 sacks today.
Ooh.
Yeah, but listen, he's been eating, bro. He's like 4th in the league in sacks.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
I gotta call out one of our brothers as well, man. Sanjeet put something out there that said that Jonah Lalu, yeah, he has 3 sacks, but he has not taken advantage of all of his reps. I forgot to put something on Twitter. There's something to that effect. Sanjeet, brother, if you are watching this show, please pull up next week. We need to have a conversation, brother. Because I do not.
He's not taking advantage of all of his reps. Now,
congratulations.
Now, listen.
You played yourself.
Jonah Lalu, what I'm saying is this, man. He could have done a backflip. He could have done a split. He could have done a pirouette. Could have painted his ass purple and danced in a circle. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, it's a production business, right? It's a production-based business. And Jonah Lalu, regardless of how many snaps he got, if he's starting or not, he has 3 sacks.
Bro,
Malcolm Cook doesn't have that. Max Crosby doesn't have that. Booker does not have that. None of these other guys have that. Jonah Lalu.
And the thing is, I would have loved this if that would have been one of these other guys, because there have been some times where Max has gone out there and set the table for Tyree Wilson to miss. He set the table for Malcolm Kuntz to miss, right? Like even against Justin Herbert, I saw Malcolm Kuntz run right by him, bro. Now, it's just, listen, you're absolutely right. At least Jonah Lalu is taking advantage of those times where he's one-on-one with somebody or Max, shifts the quarterback over to him and he goes and he closes the deal. If you close the deal, I got to give you your respect. And salute to my guy, Ruben Russ, man, with the $10 smackaroonie. The Commanders have the worst O-line than us. 2 of their O-linemen have a 39 PFF grade. Cliff does a lot of 5-route combinations and doesn't chip a lot. Crosby needs to take over the game on defense. You goddamn right, Ruben Russ, and I got to let you cook because you just agreed. Oh, my God. Thank you. I'm sorry I had to cut it short, Hammer, because I know. Listen, it's 12.
I'm like, oh, wow. I mean, salute to Rube because Rube always comes with haymakers all the time. But, who would have thought that our best player needs to show up today against the Commanders?
But you just argued against it. So is it Uchiwali or is it one Mike Graphic Raider?
Is it good or is it great, Wasted?
Yo, listen, it's great. It's beyond great because, listen, man, the Raiders are going to go out there.
Yo, oh, man.
I just fucked up, yo. He goes, here's my hope. We sputtered in game one. We sputtered in lost week 2. Today, we must fire on all cylinders and dog walk these sons of bitches. Listen, bro, I'm not going to ask for too much too soon. Like for me, a win is good enough. A win is good enough.
No, a win is a must today. Like I did that 8-minute live, whatever, while you were driving home from church. Here's another fun fact stat, and I've seen to have them every single week recently, y'all. We have not won in Washington since 2005.
Yep. Kerry Collins was our quarterback. I remember that game.
Fucking crazy, man.
We didn't win in New England since the 1400s.
Since 2002. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, Kerry Collins was our quarterback back then. I think Jerry Porter was still on the team.
Yeah. Yep. No, that was the game where the Redskins at the time, they were one of the better teams in football. Stu was on that team. I just got done watching that game a few months ago at Stu's house. Jerry Porter had a major game, like over 150 yards receiving that game when we beat them on the road.
Okay.
They didn't lose at home once, I believe. That's when they had Santana. They had a nice team out there.
Yeah, man. Santana Moss, bro.
Yeah.
They made that trade. They traded Champ.
Yeah. Porter had 2 touchdowns. It was a massive game for Jerry Porter that day.
Another hot take. Thornton, 75 receiving yards and a touchdown today.
Love it.
I love it. Yo, shout out to my guy Quadre Samsudeen, man. Salute, soldiers. If we lose to Washington today, pack it up and pack it in. Are we paying Max and dropping coverage? No, we are not. Listen, bro. Look, when you talk about Patrick Graham, and this is another guy, man. People call him the Black Picasso and all this other stuff, right? I need him to stop trying to get cute. Like, stop trying to get cute, bro. Just kind of like call the defense. Stop trying to get cute. Stop trying to put all these stupid wrinkles.
That's not Graham. That's all Pete Carroll. That's not Graham. You never see Max doing this until Pete got in the building. This is all Pete Carroll.
To me, bro, whomever it is, stop with that shit. Cut it out.
No, I agree with you, but I'm just stating the obvious here. You never seen Max drop back like that until Pete Carroll got in the building. And then Pete actually spoke at the presser about saying, we want to get our best players involved all over the place and blah, blah. I forgot what he said. It wasn't verbatim, but that was Pete Carroll.
What the F ever? I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I don't care.
Nobody wants to see it.
Nobody wants to see it.
Except for Commanders fans, for sure.
Yeah. Listen, look, for me, I have a hot take. I think this is going to be a Jamal Adams game. I think Jamal Adams has not really gotten involved on its assistant level. I think today, Jamal Adams has a coming out party for the Raiders today, man. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Yo, salute to my guy, man. My guy. North Gorgeous. Wasted Dove. So clean. Appreciate you. And salute to North Gorgeous.
Hey, I got a hot take, man. You got Max Crosby going against this rookie Connor Lee Jr., right? Hasn't been playing very well at all. I got Max for 3. I got Max for 3 of them shits today.
And that's why I say he needs to have a good game. And that's also another reason why Graphic Raider is uncategorically wrong. Thank you.
Look, man. I want Max to go out there and cook. So Max hit me up yesterday. Salute to Max. That's my guy. Y'all know I love Max Crosby. I just expect him to perform. I expect him to go out there and be what he is, but he needs the other guys around him to step up when he's drawing all this attention. Just simple and plain. And Jonah Lalu has stepped up to the task thus far. I just need Malcolm Kuntz, my guy, and then Hammer's guy, Tyree Wilson, to step up and show up as well. So that's it. I'm hoping we see some Brennan Jackson as well today.
Yeah, listen.
Oh, we will.
Listen, I also, when you start talking about who needs to step up, look, if Brock Bowers is ailing, Michael Mayer. This needs to be a Michael Mayer special, man. Michael Mayer needs to score a touchdown. He needs to take over because, listen, man, this is a guy who was playing. These guys that are playing for contracts and playing for the future of their earnings and their future in this National Football League, it needs to start now. You guys got to put it on tape. This is a Michael Mayer special. I want to see some 12 personnel. I want to see it. I want to see it work.
We've been seeing it though, bro. Even like in the absence of Brock, we have seen it with Mayer and Ian Thomas. And I've said this. I love the depth that we have with the tight ends right now. Like when it comes to Brock and Michael Mayer, like you have 2 number ones on your depth chart right now. And Ian Thomas is contributing when he can as well. Like, let's get Mayer involved if Brock is going to be limited again. But I don't think Brock is going to be on a limited count today.
This is a Brock game. This is a Brock game. Look,
it's a Brock game. You think he's healthy, Graf?
I mean, look, he's healthy. He's going to get. I mean, look, you beat up. This is the NFL. This shit happens. You're Brock Bowers for a reason. He still had 4 catches for almost 40 yards or something like that last week.
Yeah.
So look, he may be so-called limited, but salute to Rio, who came over here, covers the Commanders for a living. He said we struggle guarding the tight ends. We struggle mightily. So I do want to see Mayer involved. You guys know Notre Dame. Salute to my team. Went out there and cooked Purdue. Salute to Stu yesterday. But this is a Brock Bowers special today. Simple and plain. That's your best player on the offensive side of the football. We struggled last week because he was limited. You got to get him rolling, especially if the ground game's not going. Get Brock involved a lot. I want to see him targeted over 10 times today. Simple and plain.
Wait, hold on. Was that a gem that Graf just dropped?
Oh
my God. Yo, my guy S-Dot with the $10 smackaroonie. Did Jonah get all these sacks on his own pass rushing merit? Or was he just there to touch a QB that slid behind the line of scrimmage by accident?
S-Dot, he was there.
Sanjeet, you make sense to me.
He was there. He was there. He was there.
Listen, S-Dot and Sanjeet, listen, man, I know when you, S-Dot, I don't know if you're married, right? But if you are
They're
not,
spirit animals and shit.
When you have your bachelor party, do not have us show up at your bachelor party going to the thick back millionaire strip club with all the fatties in there because you are a chubby chaser, my man.
No, but we can go back historically and go look at all these other pass rushers and how they end up getting sacks, pause if necessary. It happens year in and year out. It's not just Jonah Lalu. The thing is to be in position, right, to make a play.
Correct.
Jonah Lalu been able to clean up some stuff. He has. I don't care how he got it done. He got it done. What are we doing here? And that suit, that tie suit you wasted.
Oh, I appreciate you. Hold on. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, hold on. I effed up, Graf. There we go. Wait, hold on. But bang zoom. But the funny thing is this, yo. You actually have to be in position to get a sack of any kind.
Pause.
To get an actual sack. Right? Or to get a sack on a football field. You got to be in position. That's what we talking about here. That's what we talking about, S-Dot. S-Dot, that's the coldest take of the day. You should be unceremoniously blocked.
Hey, real quick, hey, Hammer, we do have a show in like 7 minutes. I pushed it back 15 minutes because I wanted to still kick it here for a minute. Just a heads up, we do have a show here in about.
Like, I don't know if you got the memo or not.
I don't know if people, I think maybe we forgot. I don't know, but we do have a game.
I promoted that shit at like 2 in the morning.
Listen, let me tell you guys something. It's great because Graf, Hammer, the gang, all you got to do is just go right on down the dial. And it's going to be a Shieldmore day, the likes of which you've never seen. We're going to win today, right? We're going to have a great win. We're going to have a great broadcast. It is going to be madcap fun all day. And guess what? We're going to have a great victory Monday tomorrow, goddammit, because we're going to win today, man. And if they don't win, we're the same old Raiders. And you're going to see a lot of the excitement for this season come down. And the Raiders know they better go out there and they better cook, man.
This has been a rough week, and I'm telling you now, God got us today. I need a Raider win today, y'all.
That's why I went to church.
I need a Raider win.
Church, baby. I went to church,
bro.
I got a quick question. I'm not trying to be the innovator of instigators or anything, but we got Shieldmore together right now, right? Y'all want to keep this shit going?
They're not talking about nothing. They're not.
No. Y'all want to keep this shit going post game together again, and we break down everything after the game?
What do you mean?
Well, all of us linked up again after the game, and we
Look,
continue to talk
I'm
our
down
shit.
for it. I'm
the
down
best
for
way
it.
Shield more can.
Connect the channels. Let's run it.
All right. Okay. So
just keep wasting away from the play-by-play. That's it. Just keep him away from the play-by-play.
Nah, because he be fucking up my concentration too. Because he's
the king of that.
No. Listen. We will cook, but you guys got to give me my 10 minutes to go off on a rant, and then only we form like Voltron. I need to yell by myself for about 10 minutes.
Wait, I feel like you represented me in one of my court things in my juvenile days. I swear, bro. I feel like you got me out of bind one time. Like, I think I was like 16, 17. Like, you got me probation, bro. Thank you.
Yeah.
It was you. I know it was you, bro.
Fucking wasted over there looking like a whole public defender right now out of Newark.
Oh, damn, this guy calling me an ambulance
He was
chasing lawyer.
definitely appointed. I ain't had no money, but hey, he got me out of that jam, though.
That's terrible, yo.
It's funny because he was my substitute teacher back in 6th grade. So,
Bro,
you know.
listen, bro. I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. I used to be at the corner selling final calls and bean pies. My beloved brothers, this is a blessed day. Sunday. Yo, my guy Esther, I got a hot take. Wagner and Forsythe can run block better than Parham on film. How much money you want to put down on it? S. Dot, man, you listen, you know better than we do, bro. You know better than we do. But what I know is that Stone Forsythe has been stone cold ass. Terrible. So I don't know what the F you talking about. Capital. Wasted dressed like he about to shout, it's time. Gino needs a good game after the last week to retake his confidence. I am hoping for no turnovers, at least 2 tuds. Salute to you. Hold on. I got to get down to the last one, man, because we got to get up out of here graphing them about the rock and roll. Jonah was there to make Herbert slide when most people weren't there that game. He also hit a nasty spin move for a second sack and 6 pressures with 3 QB hits, which almost is better than the season totals in 2024. Look, man, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I'm not going to sit up here and argue about what actually happened. Like, a lot of times people try to make football too complicated.
I'm about to start a podcast with Rube.
Yeah, Rube is nice, man. I like what Rube be talking about. You should. Yo, but this is the thing, bro. Yo, when you sit up here and you try to, like, do all of this, like, nonsense and come up with all of these reasons, like, what we're looking at and what actually happens on the field didn't happen, to me, that's kind of bullshit. Like, we do that too much. We make excuses for guys who are not playing well and say it's because of this and it's because they toe got stubbed and because the wind is blowing. And then all times you have guys that come up here and you have a guy that's actually being productive, right? And then we're trying to tell us why he's not really good. That's fucking nonsense, bro. We've had guys here for years like Tyree Wilson who were drafted with the 7th pick who haven't done a goddamn thing playing as a Max Crosby. So I don't want to hear that shit, man. You know, Tyree Wilson is a bum. He's an effing bum. I see you. Peace.
Bye, guys.
Peace. F up out of here, Hammer. Yeah, wait. So, guys, listen. We're going to get out of here. Show's over. We'll see you after. The rant is going to be going crazy. Hopefully, it's a good show. But if not, you're going to get the worst version of me ever. I'm telling you right now, bro. They fucking better win this game today, man.
Yeah, man. You got a score prediction or you not going there?
Nah, I'm not going there. I don't like jinxing us like that, bro. Yeah. The only thing is my score is just win, baby, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to everybody who supported, man. Appreciate y'all. Go down to Dollar Graph and them show. Appreciate y'all. See y'all later. We will see you guys after the game, man. Peace.